up, motherfuckers? Alright, I can't say that, Hey everybody, you don't know who I am, I'm Roger. I own Crime Lab. Right now, we're at Sky High, one of the longest, most respected skate shops in the Midwest. We're gonna go ahead and spotlight it for Skate Shop Saturdays. Come on, come hang out with me.
I think a lot of people don't realize that it's been around since 1988. It started in Racine. It used to be on Highway 100 in Layton it was over there for like 10 years, 93 to 2005. And it's been here in Bayview. This is our 10th year in Bayview. So I think that's something that I think sometimes people aren't quite aware of. Like, they know Sky High and they don't know that I've been involved with it since day one, because it was the shop that I grew up with. And then I started working for them in like 92, 93, and then went all the way to 99. I bought it in 99. And it's just, you know, so I've been here the whole time. Like, I have guys that come into the store here in this location in Bayview, and they're just like, I used to go to 108th Street. And I'm just like, I remember you. And they're looking at me like they don't remember me. And I'm just like, I was there every day. Like, you know, like 95, 93, 88, I probably saw you in Racine. You know, it's just like, so I think that's something like some people, they know it's been around, but they don't connect at all, you know. Midwest skateboarding, it's always going to be Midwest skateboarding, you know. The industry's on the West Coast, you know, the coasts always get more attention than the Midwest, I think, you know, and it's a little bit of a stereotype, but in the end, I mean, stereotypes exist because that's sort of the reality. I don't know, it's you know, like everyone, I mean, forever, everyone's always wanted like a solid Midwest company, you know what I mean? Like something that from the Midwest comes out of the Midwest, you know, and Alien Workshop's the closest thing, but I think it's funny that a lot of people never associate it. You know, and then people say like, well, you know, West Coast has just got more talent, and East Coast just like counts on style because there's not as much talent. And in the reality, the majority of talent that's on the West Coast is from the Midwest and the East Coast. You know what I mean? Like, everyone travels to the West because that's where you're going to be able to do anything. And I think that's something with like Midwest skateboarding, where I've got friends that you know, have made an impression and like made their mark. And I see guys from the Midwest as well, like, you know, like I'll run into someone and they'll be like, hey, what's up with so-and-so? And I'll be like, I'm still in Chicago or whatever. There's dudes that just like, don't bother. And then there's guys that do leave and have done, like, you know, look at like Hal Partner or Sam Hitz or, you know, fucking Let's Go. You know, I mean, there's tons of stuff that's come out of the Midwest. So I mean, like, where's Midwest skateboarding going? I don't think it's really going anywhere. It's still going to be the same thing it's been, you know, until maybe somebody like realizes, you know, maybe we don't have to leave. Maybe we can do it from here. And people try, and people do it. You know, so. Neither.
All right.
I think you know, realistically, the key to any shop, is specifically Sky High. It's the people. It's the customer. It's the family. It's the friends. It's like it's your crew. You know, like right now, like I'm only here because of like the guys that are the closest to me. Like, they're carrying the fucking store. I mean, Sky High has always kind of been that shop. Like, when something new and little starts up, we're on it, you know, we pick up on it. And if it's something good, I mean, obviously lots of little things start up, but like the good stuff that's really good, that's something that like counts for Sky High's success, is, you know, is my ability and my friends' ability around me to kind of like see what's good and know what's good before it actually even like builds to being good, you know, so we're kind of always like right on it. But in the end, I mean, like, any success that I've ever had in the store is due to everyone that's like had a like mind, or like thought like me, or wanted to like push me or get me onto something else. Mm-hmm. Or, you know, it's got to do with like the community, you know, that's really what it is. The thing is like, the marketplace is changing, retail has changed, it's been changed, you know what I mean? And the situation in the early 2000s that happened, where like every shop flourished, like, we'll never see that again, because that was the beginning of a decade of like the commercialization of skateboarding. Every kid has a skateboard. You get a bike, you play baseball, and you got a skateboard. You know what I mean? Whereas back in the day, you had one or the other. You know what I mean? And you can get on your computer and a click of a button, you can get products. And when essentially skateboards have always been the same thing, they haven't changed. The mechanics of it is the same, the materials are the same. I mean, a t-shirt's a t-shirt, a urethane wheel is a urethane wheel. Like, I don't care what kind of formula you make. You know, it's pretty much, it's all the same thing. Everybody's offering the same thing. But it doesn't change the fact that skateboarding belongs in the skate shop and is owned by us, skateboarders.
Yep.
And when I hear, you know, when I see kids, I mean, like, I got kids that come to every single one of my events, but they've got gear from Zoomies, they've got gear from fucking, from Burlington Coat Factory, from TJ Maxx, from Phase 2, from Motive 3, from the internet. You know, it's tougher for a shop to draw those kids in when there's so much out there. You know what I mean? Like, I can sit here and talk till I'm blue in the face how many reasons there are for every kid in Milwaukee to shop either at Sky High, at Phase 2, and nowhere else. Or, you know, that's it. I want to say thanks to Climb Lab for taking interest and even being motivated to do something like this with Skate Shop Saturdays. If you hear me, if you're listening, think about what you're doing out there. You're gonna spend 50, 60 bucks on a board. Think about where you're spending it. Think about who does what in Milwaukee, in this community, beyond that even. You know, like, I'm just gonna stick with Sky. We're working on fucking Estabrook. We're running down Chicago, winning contests. Everybody fucking skates. Everybody is down. You got Bill at Cream City doing everything he can to keep everybody happy. You know, it's just like, you've got good people that are all about it. So why wouldn't you support that? That's the bottom line. You know what I mean? Like, support the people that are doing things. You know, Zoomies ain't doing shit. Stop on Sky High, 2501 South Howell Avenue. We're in Bayview. We're on the green line. You can catch it from anywhere.
Awesome.
There you go.